Hey, welcome to my channel. I'm TV in case you're new, and if you're not, welcome back. The other day I was sitting and I was thinking I've made a lot of changes in my life since becoming a parent, and I feel like I've changed for the better, and hence this video. And I thought, you know, a lot of parents must feel the way I do, so I thought I'd make a video about it and see if anyone else understands where I'm coming from. Reason number one why I feel like becoming a parent has made me a better person is the fact that he's helped me change my life. When I say change my life, I mean lifestyle. Growing up, I didn't have my grandma around and I didn't have my mom around. If you've not seen my video, I have a whole video on when my mom died, and I actually tried to resuscitate her. I'll link it here, but my mom died when I was 11, and my mom's mom, my grandma on my mom's side, she died when my mom was like 3 or 5. So we have a history of women dying early in our family. We have a history of obesity, heart disease. It's a lot. And since becoming a parent, I changed the way I live. I recently started becoming active again. Growing up, I was always active. I used to run track, I used to cheer, I used to dance, I used to play basketball. I was very active, and then I stopped when I hit like 20. But recently I got active again, and I started eating better. Anyone who knows me knows I don't deal with carrots. You better put that in a cake and then give it to me, otherwise I'm not eating it. I had carrots for dinner last night. Who am I? Who am I though? Like, for who am I? What else have I started? I started eating a lot more vegetables. The only vegetables I used to eat was sweet corn, broccoli, and string beans. But since becoming a parent, I started eating a lot more vegetables. I cut out, I don't drink anymore. I never drank a lot in the first place. I don't smoke. I don't eat as much junk food. I lived on pizza. Like, for real, I lived on pizza. I would have pizza every week, at least once a week. Maximum like 3 times a week. I lived on pizza. I loved pizza. I still love pizza, but I realized it's not the greatest for me. And I want to be around to see Chance live out his dreams, and I want to be around for grandkids and great-grands. I want to get the experience that I never got growing up. I want Chance to have the experience I never got growing up. I want to be around for as long as I possibly can. And with the implications and health restraints against me from genetics, I gotta work as hard as I possibly can to, you know, make sure I can be here for him as long as I possibly can. The second reason why I feel like becoming a parent has made me a better person is because he has restored my innocence. And by that I mean, when you see a baby or a toddler or a kid who is so unaware of the wrongdoings in the world and how cold the world can be, it warms your heart a little, and it reminds you that not all intentions are malicious. Some people are genuinely kind, and some people are genuinely nice, and innocence is to be cherished. I know some people see innocence as ignorance, but sometimes ignorance is bliss, and we all know that. And it helped me reconnect with my innocence, and it helps me understand that, you know, there are good people in the world, and as cold as the world seems, there's still some good people out there, and innocence is not lost. Number 3. This kind of links in with number 2 actually. He has made me more compassionate. Is that a word? I think so. I'm saying it's a word. By that I mean, I care more. I mean, I've always been a caring person. I've always wanted to help people. I've always been kind. I've always been willing to lend my help, money, whatever it may be. But I am so much more compassionate now. I feel more for people. Listen, I've never been that person to cry at a movie ever. Like, who does that? I'm lying. I did it twice. Crooklyn, which is my all-time favorite movie. Me and my sisters. I cried at Crooklyn. And My Sister's Keeper. If you see My Sister's Keeper, then you know why I cried. If not, go watch it right now. Go watch it. Anyway, those are the only 2 movies that I ever cried at, because they were both emotional. In Crooklyn, the girl lost her mom. I lost my mom. There was a connection there. And in My Sister's Keeper, spoiler alert, the girl dies from cancer. Watch the movie, it's a great movie. I even wrote a thing about it in secondary school for my English class. Anyway, off topic. Now I find myself crying out a lot more things. Like, I'm so much more emotional. I'm able to put myself in other people's shoes a lot easier now. I'm able to feel what others are coming from, and I'm more understanding when people are dealing with things, or the way people treat you, because you know, you might not understand why, but I'm able to see past them trying to hurt you or bully you or whatever it may be, and understand why they're doing that. And it's a nice feeling to understand that, once again, not everything's malicious. Sometimes people are just hurting and they need that compassion, they need love, they need care. And it's helped me with a different outlook on life. Number 4. So anyone who knows me knows this. I've always been determined. I've always had a drive about me. Like, I've been about it. Like, if I want it, I'm gonna get it into the story. But since becoming a parent, I want it more, because it's not just me anymore. I am no longer my first priority. I gotta get it so he can have it. He gotta have a better life than I had. Every parent wants that for their child. I don't know one parent that doesn't. He has to have a better life than I had, and I want, not just for him, but for myself too. And I want to show him that, you know, when you work for something, when you put your all into it, you will get it, no matter how many times you fail. Because failure isn't necessarily failure. Failure is a teacher for something much bigger. It shows you what you did wrong and how to correct your problems and how to move forward. And man, when I say I get up and I'm like, okay, I may be tired when I get up and moan and cuss and everything else, but I'm like, I gotta get it. I gotta find a new way to get it, because no one's gonna do it for me. Like, no one in this world, no matter how much they love you, will have your back like you have your own back. Like, what? I know there's people you love and who are willing to do so much for you, but trust and believe when I say that no one in this world will have your back like you do. And once you have a child, they can't fend for themselves. You gotta fend for them. You gotta make sure they're okay. You gotta make sure they eat. You gotta make sure they're this and they're that. That has made me a better person, because a lot of times I would doubt myself. I mean, I still doubt myself to this day, but I doubt myself less because I have a bigger reason than just me to do what I need to do. Number 5, which is the last one, and it is materialistic things mean nothing. I mean, I knew that already, but I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of materialistic. Like, I used to go shopping for days. Like, I used to have shoes on top of shoes on top of shoes on top of shoes. Like, I saved a lot. Like, half my paycheck would go to savings, but I always, like, I love shopping. And, you know, not to say there's anything wrong with shopping, but, you know, looking good helped me feel good. You know what I mean? Like, everyone understands that. How many of y'all have heard Love Yours by J. Cole? Like, I feel like if I didn't have a kid, I wouldn't understand it as well as I do. I mean, I was still understanding the concept of the song, but I wouldn't feel it as much as I do. I mean, like I said, I loved, like, shopping or whatever, and not to say that I don't now, I still do, but it's taught me that there's more to life than just possessions. When you leave here, you leave behind all those things, and the only thing you really leave is the memory of you and your legacy, or whatever you want to call it. And I'm glad that I have a chance to leave behind once I'm gone, but also I want to provide him with memories like my mom did to me, because growing up I didn't have a lot at all. But listen, when I look back on my childhood, it was lit. We went through some hard ass times, believe me, trust and believe. I've been through some shit. We went through some hard ass times, but looking back, my childhood was lit. Like, and I never had a lot, but I had such a good time. And now that I have my own child, I'm constantly taking pictures and videos, and it warms my heart to, I can feel good without having to look good. I mean, I could walk out the house, I never cared in the first place, but I could walk out the house looking a hot mess. As long as I know Chance loves me and he's having a good time, I don't care about anything else. No shoes, no clothes, no jewelry, nothing. And I feel like some people may not see that as being a better person, but I personally do, because what are possessions, like, really and truly? I'd rather spend that money on experiences. Chance is 16 months. He's been out the country twice. Shit, we done been to the same damn amount of countries, and I'm 23 and he's not even 2 yet. He was out the country twice before he hit 1. Those are the type of memories I want to build. No, he may not remember them, but we have pictures, we have videos, so when he's older he can look back and say, wow, you know, I was living life before I even fully understood. And I want to continue to give him that. It's not about Jordans or cars or whatever. Don't get me wrong, I love cars. I want an Audi. My dream car is an Audi, and one day I'm gonna get it. But first, I'm gonna make sure Chance experiences life in a way that I never did, and that he can look back and say my childhood was lit like I can. Alright guys, that's the end of this video. Do you feel where I'm coming from? If you feel where I'm coming from, give me a thumbs up. Like, let me know in the comments down below. Do you feel like becoming a parent has made you a better person? Has it not made you a better person? Are you still the same? Let me know in the comments below. I genuinely want to know. If you haven't already, subscribe. I'd love to have you here. And when you do, hit the notification bell just to be notified every time that I post. I usually post every Tuesday and Fridays, but YouTube is stupid sometimes, so you may miss a video. So just hit that to be notified every time that I post. And until next time, peace.
Catch me on my worst side.